For millions of people, waking up means immediately pouring a cup of dark, acidic liquid directly into a completely empty organ. After 8 to 12 hours of sleep, your stomach is in a highly vulnerable state. It is running on empty, filled with concentrated digestive juices, and entirely stripped of the physical food buffers that usually protect its sensitive lining. Dropping a highly acidic substance like black coffee or a heavy dose of processed sugar directly onto this bare tissue is a biological mistake. The bitter compounds in coffee instantly stimulate the production of even more gastric acid. With no food there to absorb it, this excess acid erodes the stomach walls, triggering immediate mucosal irritation, bloating, and acid reflux. A University of Bath study found drinking black coffee before breakfast impaired the body's ability to process sugar, increasing the blood glucose response by 50%. Without fiber, the pancreas overproduces insulin, resulting in a brutal crash by 11 a.m. Your empty stomach is a highly sensitive metabolic trigger. If you want to maintain your energy and focus throughout the day, you have to strictly control the biological sequence of what goes in first. The correct biological sequence begins at minute 0 with a perfectly calm, controlled environment. We call this the primer phase. The goal right after waking up is pure hydration and the gentle activation of your digestive tract without triggering a massive release of stomach acid. Consuming natural, unprocessed enzymes, like those found in raw honey or the papain enzyme in a slice of papaya, signals your liver to gently start producing bile, slowly waking up the system. Delivering these enzymes in warm water is crucial. Warm water acts as a smooth muscle relaxant for your internal organs, whereas cold water constricts the blood vessels and actually slows down early morning digestion. Fast forward to minute 15, and you enter the buffer phase. This is where you introduce small, nutrient-dense foods like almonds, but preparing them correctly by submerging them in water overnight is essential. The brown skin of an almond contains phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that inhibits absorption. Soaking removes this skin and neutralizes the acid, making the nut incredibly easy for an empty stomach to break down. Here is what this diagram shows. As the dietary fiber and healthy fats from those almonds enter the system, they build a thick physical defense layer along the vulnerable lower walls of your stomach. In just 15 minutes, these steps have turned a volatile acid trap into a shielded, primed ecosystem ready for real fuel. Now we reach the 30-minute mark. This is the arrival of your actual breakfast. The strict biological requirement for this stage is 20 to 30 grams of protein. Foods like eggs, rich Greek yogurt, or fortified oats are highly effective here. Looking at this abstract diagram of the stomach valve, we can see the mechanics of gastric emptying. When a heavy, dense dose of protein arrives at the exit of the stomach, it acts as a chemical brake on the entire digestive system, naturally narrowing the valve and slowing the rate at which food passes into the intestines. Because of that slow digestion, the energy, or glucose, from your meal is forced into your bloodstream at a gradual, highly controlled pace, completely eliminating any rapid sugar surges. Clinical data from Aarhus University and Henry Ford Health confirms that this specific slow-release mechanism actively regulates your appetite hormones, keeping you full and satisfied. And there is a secondary neurological benefit. That steady, unbroken stream of glucose provides your brain with the exact fuel it needs to maintain sharp concentration for a solid 4-hour window. While protein is often associated with muscle maintenance, at the 30-minute mark, it serves as a physiological anchor, the mechanism that stops the blood sugar roller coaster before it can ever leave the station. Finally, at the 45-minute mark, your body officially enters the safe zone. The interior of your stomach looks completely different now. The walls are coated with healthy fats, lined with dense dietary fiber, and the organ is actively engaged in processing complex proteins. This is the moment it becomes medically safe to drink the black coffee, consume the caffeine, or eat the acidic citrus fruits that most people reach for the second they open their eyes. Because those physical and chemical buffers are already in place, the harsh acids are neutralized. Caffeine can now enter your bloodstream smoothly, delivering its stimulating benefits without burning your gastric mucosa or sending your pancreas into an insulin-pumping panic. Think of breakfast as a strategic biological program, a specific sequence designed to protect and prime your internal chemistry. Respecting the chemical sensitivity of an empty stomach moves beyond simple digestive comfort. The result is a foundation of sustained focus and stable energy that allows you to align your daily energy with the specific requirements of your metabolic chemistry.